There's no taking the hill, planting the flag, and going home to a victory parade. Rather, you drive the level of violence down, but you have to maintain focus. And in fact, tragically, we saw what happened when that focus was not maintained over the past 2.5 or so years, and where, unfortunately, Prime Minister Maliki undid a lot of what we'd done together to bring the fabric of society back together, Sunni back with Shia, by going after Sunni political figures, by putting down peaceful demonstrations very violently, and essentially giving the Sunni Arabs once again a stake in the failure of the new Iraq rather than a stake in its success. So, and then we had a formal lessons learned process. We had the Center for Army Lessons Learned teams with our units. We had the Asymmetric Warfare Group, very former special operators and serving special operators out with units. We had the Joint Lessons Learned team. And every time I sat down with our commanders, whenever we had a commanders conference as part of overseeing the implementation or a campaign plan review quarterly with the ambassador as well, would go through, everybody had to identify one or two lessons or best practices that were applicable to all. And then we'd work on actually tracking, because again, the lesson isn't learned when it's identified. I actually used to joke and say the Center for Army Lessons Learned should be renamed. It should be the Center for Army Lessons Identified, because it's not learned until they're put into the doctrinal manuals, the instruction to our leaders, the collective training exercises or combat, whatever it may be.